GB News is not a news channel. Yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but, no, but. If you ask Ofcom, that is. But finally, Ofcom is going to investigate the GB News. Apparently. Oh, because GB News is breaking Ofcom rules. But Ofcom themselves don't seem to want to admit it. That GB News is a news channel. So what is GB News actually doing wrong? Apart from everything. Well, GB News is presenters happen to be politicians such as MPs. And it goes against Ofcom rules when they are actually interviewing other politicians on their shows. Yeah. It's like propaganda, you see. But GB News is a propaganda station. Tell me that I'm wrong. So yes, it's true that Ofcom is going to investigate GB News after Tory MP's interview of the Chancellor. Yes, the Chancellor of Exchequer had an interview. He was interviewed, wasn't he? About 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. 2 weeks ago, I think it was, there. By Esther McVey and Philip Davies. Yeah, they're like that, they are. Well, it's not right. No, they shouldn't be doing that. And plus, on the Chancellor's own website, he was also promoting GB News. Well, a few weeks ago, John Nicholson, MP, SNP MP, he was asking some awkward questions to Ofcom. I think it was Mrs. Dawes from Ofcom. Yeah. It was an eye-opener. It really was. And it kind of tells me something. It tells me something. It makes something obvious, really, in this, that they're stooges. They're just Tory stooges, a lot of them. So, yeah, John Nicholson. He sits on the Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee, the DCMS. And he said the Love-In interview was surely a flagrant breach of Ofcom rules. And he made it quite clear. He recited Ofcom rules in front of her. Well, this is how it went. So he was writing for the East Anglian bylines. Then Nicholson claimed that McVey and Davies used their regular Saturday show on GB News to interview the Tory Chancellor just after he had his budget about how good that budget was. 11p on a pint. That's make the world difference, isn't it? Yeah, everything's going to be perfect now. Yeah. So, yeah, they used their regular Saturday show on GB News to interview the Tory Chancellor about how good the Tory budget was, and he added, the interview was trailed by HMS Treasury on social media pages. Ofcom's chief executive, Dame Melanie Dawes, initially refused to be drawn on to whether McVey and Davies should have been permitted to interview the Conservative Chancellor. But she's supposed to be neutral for a start. So why is she trying to defend GB News, which is what she was doing? She was literally defending GB News when it was a clear breach of the rules. But it's still going on. It's not just McVey and Davies, no. Not at all, we'll get into that in a moment. But after an appearance before the DCMS committee, Dawes said in a statement that serving politicians are allowed to present other kinds of shows. However, including current affairs, adding sometimes those programmes may be on channels that are also broadcast news. What matters here is the format of the particular show. That's what she said. But it's just not what it says in the rules. Now, Ofcom has also confirmed that it's not going to be pursuing the 40-odd complaints against Nadine Dorries when she interviewed Boris Johnson, when she was all like sweaty and hot under the collar and all that, you know. Oh, she wants it. She did. But yes, this is not all, is it? We know that Jacob Rees-Mogg, he too has been well, presenting his shows that he has. And he's, a Tory MP. And now we've got Lee Anderson. He's going to get paid about 100 grand a year to present his 30p Lee show on GB News. And there will be more. There will be. Oh yeah, I forgot one, haven't I? Yeah, there is another one. Another one who will be presenting on GB News. And oh my God, personality transplant himself, Andrew RT Davies, is now confirmed that he is going to be presenting on, oh Christ's sake, on GB News. And he's a Conservatives, Welsh Conservatives. Yeah, and he's a right old gammon. Now when he's confronted with Mark Drakeford, who's a decent geezer, Andrew RT Davies, he goes bright ready, dude. Like his whole face, he looked like a gammon, literally. Not just in name, no. So yes, Andrew RT Davies. So he made a little promotional video for his new shows. I thought I'd share that with you. Here you go.
Great news. I'm getting my own TV show with GB News to talk politics and a pint. This is the type of format I've been taking around Wales for the last couple of years, engaging with people so they can talk about politics over a pint. So if you want to tune in to Freeview 236 and see Andrew RT Davies on GB News, it's coming to you soon.
Oh, there's nothing in. You don't want any more of him? No. Yes, Andrew RT Davies is joining GB News as well. So it's like GB News is saying, well, we're getting a free ride here. So I think this big investigation by Ofcom is going to complete an utter whitewash. And also, John Nicholson did say that he heard from an inside source that Ofcom was changing the rules to suit. To give GB News basically a free ride, you see, because they're like the Fox News, aren't they? Tory sycophants now. Liz Truss. Can you remember her? You know, she got beaten by a lettuce. She used to be Prime Minister, you know. Completely and utterly destroyed our economy. In a matter of weeks. Literally. Or was it days? It might as well have been. Anyway, very quickly. Destroyed the economy. Even she said about, GB News, it's wonderful GB News, much better than BBC, when she was being interviewed in the hustings for the leadership contest, for which she won eventually and destroyed the economy. I said that again. Anyway, are you excited that Andrew RT Davies is joining GB News? I'm sure you watch GB News anyway, on a regular basis. I watch some of it. Because I have to doing this job. Otherwise I wouldn't learn about things like that, you see. Oh. Blimey. Painful. So yes, Ofcom, they say they're going to investigate GB News. But I think it's just for show. That I do. We'll see what happens, won't we? Yeah. Anyway, you tell me, what do you think? Please leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. But please, 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 boot the old like button, because it really helps the channel, you know. Yeah. Well, it's time for me to go, so I can say ta-ta, you know. Blimey. The world's going completely and utterly bonkers.